So I'm taking a break for a minute, working on the homestead past couple weeks, a lot, really hard, going as hard as I can. And I've noticed I could keep a longer day going if I just take a break every couple hours and get off my feet for a minute. I mean, you do it at work, right? So why wouldn't you do it? Well, no, I've just been going. So what I'm doing now is every, we'll say couple hours, I'm gonna stop and get off my feet for a minute. Just, I mean, I'm not getting any younger, but the main reason why I'm on here is I keep hearing people talking about it. Trump's in, we ain't got to worry about nothing. We got a good 4 years of relaxation. Now you'll think to yourself, when's the best time to get prepared? When everything's good, right? I would be doing stuff while stuff is good. Me, I've soaked everything into this house. Just getting out here, it's probably gonna be a couple more weeks or something. I keep saying a couple weeks, but it's like every week something else, you know. So I'm kind of doing a lot of the finished stuff. I have not done enough video inside the place or whatever. I'm kind of sitting in the little backyard part right here before you get out towards the field and everything. But I had to you know, this is what I'm putting my time into. I've gotten some of the preps. I've gotten some food. I've got ammo. I've got enough stuff to get me by if something happened, for sure. A little natural disaster, economic collapse even. That would really be bad right now for me, because it's all money when you're building, right? And you think, oh man, 20,000 for this, 15,000 for that, 10 for this, what, you know, all these little prices. And when they come out to $1,000 extra each one and take a week longer than you thought, it's just crazy. And then the inspector comes and says, yeah, I'm going to pass this on a rough, but you need to do this to get the final. And you're like, oh, I didn't have that in the, you know what I mean? I've never heard of an air admittance valve. Oh, new construction, you have to have these things for your plumbing. Okay, so you need one at every sink. $20 a piece. It's not going to slow you down, but now you got to change the way the plumbing's done after the trap. You know, you got the sink coming down after the trap, air admittance valve, then go down to the drain. So it's just little stuff like that, nickel and diamond, but at the same time, sucking up time. I have not had a day off where I just sat down in all winter. All winter, I was doing something over here all winter long, and it started in the fall. But I've got my preps for if something happens. That way there, if something happens, I don't have to worry about that. So sink my money into this, get me into a better spot, sell the other house. I had wind damage recently on the other house. So now I had to take it off the market, and might as well spiffy that up a little bit while it's off the market, because it might be a few weeks. And then I'm going to put it on for $10,000 cheaper. Whatever, just get rid of it, get out of that payment, and get over here. I feel like once I get over here, it's still a little cool. It's been in the 20s. I mean, we had 70s last week. Now we're back to 40, like 48 today or something like that. And if you have your base, this is a good time to get a base. 30 days, 60 days, a year, whatever you can get, whatever, for food. Do you have a way to get the water? Do you have a way? And people don't like hearing this. It's always like, oh, food and water, whatever. Donald Trump's in office. We got 4 years of good times. Wouldn't it be better to do, we'll even say 1 year's worth of preparing for a survival type situation of the worst extent of whatever over the course of the next 4 years, instead of waiting until right before an election and everybody runs out and buys all the ammo out of stores and everybody freaks out. I like to shoot. I don't do a lot of shooting over the winter. My fingers just freeze up on me. I can't do it. I get a little bit here and there. I've gotten a couple different gloves. It at least keeps the wind off. It's something for you, yeah. So I don't really use too much ammo over the winter, but if there's an ammo sale, I'll still buy it. If I'm capable of having that couple $100 on me at that point, I'll buy it. If there was an ammo sale right now, I'd have to sell like my dog or something to get ammo. I got no extra money for any of that. But the point being is, if you're slowly doing stuff, it's going to make it a lot easier when that storm does come. And it'd be better to do it while everybody thinks everything's good and everything's cheap than when everybody goes out and panic buys. Think about it. I know I haven't been doing enough videos, popped up a couple things here and there. I guess I'm going to kind of just keep this channel right on that homesteading, because I'll be homesteading pretty much this year. Expanded the field for a bigger garden, getting some animals. That's kind of what I'm gonna switch over to. We'll still talk about topics. You guys ever have a question or an idea or anything like that, hit me up in the comments. But more of the gun stuff I'll probably leave over on Rumble, and I don't know how much I'll be doing over there. That was huge this past year, and then it just tanked over there. It was crazy. I might even put this over on Rumble too, just so everybody knows I'm gonna do more gun stuff there. So when I make the gun videos, most of them are gonna go there, because I keep getting spankings over here, so whatever. And then we could talk a little over here, and I could show you kind of livestock and like how I'm doing things. And I'll be working with the homestead survivalist there, the big guy. I'll be doing some stuff with him, because he just got more sheep. He went to go butcher some. They gave him sheep for payment, and he's doing good with the goats, and he's had some babies coming up, and he's always killing it with his little robot chickens that aren't scared of gunshots. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna be working with him on a few different things like that of the homesteading. He's gonna help me out a little here. I'm gonna try to help him out there once I'm done with this place. The key thing for me is get done with this. That's my preparedness thing right now. Oh, you got more time now. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No, I got to do this now. I got to get here. I got to get the stuff growing here. I got to get the animals going, get everything done, start chopping wood. We had to clear out so much wood up front to put in a septic system that I've got piles of trees that are 12 to whatever, 18 inches or something like that. None of them were really, really big, but we cut down 50 by 80 or whatever section of them, and there was like 50 trees or something. You know, there's some smaller ones too or whatever, but you know, all this stuff can be used for firewood. And since I'm kind of going a little bit more off the grid, I will still have actual electricity in this house, but it's just a wood stove. There's no other additional source of heat. But that wood stove is for double the square footage of what I've got. So it works great. I mean, last night, before night all together, I mean, we were at 76 in there or something. Like, I had to like open a window up. I had to be careful, because it was still like 35 degrees or something like that. So I mean, you might have to open the window here and there, but might get some sort of whatever over there. But my main thing is going to be, like, when I get here, is to set up the water before stuff goes bad. Well, I've got a well now. It's all attached. I don't have all the plumbing done inside, but I would love to get like a solar something, so the power goes out, no problem, I can run that well. I try to do a Sandpoint well. I'm going to be moving the location of that once I'm here. Once you're here every day after work, and you have an hour or two before dinner or an hour or two after dinner to try to get something done once the house part's done and you have a place to live, then I could spend an hour in the garden, hour putting a Sandpoint well over there, hour in the garden, hour putting another Sandpoint well over there or over here, or where do you want to put it? A couple different places of water. We have some rain catchment type things that, you know, you could, I mean, you could leave 5-gallon buckets out with t-shirts over the top of them. It rains, the bugs don't get in, whatever. You could take the rubber band off, and look, you got a bucket of water for your plants. Put them into a, what do you call them there? You know, whatever, something to a watering pot or whatever. But just because Donald Trump's in office doesn't mean that something can't go wrong. And you see the stuff with the EU or Britain or whatever they want to become. Yeah, man. It's not good. It's not good, but I wouldn't stop. I would still stay steady. I should get off here now. It's almost a 10-minute break for me. I need to go back in, or maybe I sit down for a few more minutes just in the quiet. I haven't been doing the videos. I've just been needing to, like, sheetrock and mudding is just ridiculous on a roof that goes, you know, 10 different cuts in it, and you have to, and I've never really done much electrical. I've never really done much PEX plumbing stuff. It's just been, stuff has taken a little bit longer than I wanted it to, and more expensive than I wanted it to be, but overall I'm still way under half price of like a regular house, so that's really good. All right, we'll talk again soon. I shouldn't say soon. We'll talk again when I take another break. Have a good day.